know the story of Sleeping Beauty, right? The beautiful princess cursed to eternal slumber, only to be saved by true love's kiss. It's a tale we've heard since childhood, full of whimsy and romance. But what if I told you there's a darker version of this story, hidden away in the shadows of history? Grab your popcorn, because this is not your childhood bedtime story. It's a narrative that's been swept under the rug for centuries. Let's rewind the clock, shall we? The original tale was penned in the 1600s by Giambattista Basile. And oh boy, it wasn't as romantic as Disney made it seem. In fact, the infamous kiss that we all associate with waking the princess, it wasn't even the key to her awakening. Instead, we meet a princess named Dahlia, who pricks her finger on a spindle. Yes, that's right, a spinning wheel. But here's where the story takes a dark turn. She falls into a deep sleep and is left abandoned. Just imagine that for a moment. A young woman, beautiful and innocent, trapped in a nightmare, not even a whisper of hope to save her. And if you think that sounds bad, just wait. Enter a king who stumbles upon the sleeping Dahlia. Instead of rescuing her, he does something that's far from heroic. Let's just say his actions are a far cry from the gallant prince we've come to adore. 9 months later, Dahlia wakes up not to a kiss, but to the shocking reality of having given birth to twins. Yes, twins. Can you believe it? The story takes a wild twist, doesn't it? Now, you might be wondering how we went from this dark and twisted tale to the sparkly Disney magic we know today. The answer lies with Charles Perrault and the Brothers Grimm, who took these grim stories and sanitized them for a younger audience. They turned cautionary tales into feel-good narratives, stripping away the raw truths and leaving us with a polished version that's easy to digest. But why does this matter? Because these old tales weren't just stories. They were warnings, morality lessons wrapped in drama and mystery. They spoke to the fears and realities of the times, reflecting societal values and the consequences of actions. The original versions were steeped in lessons about power, vulnerability, and the darker sides of human nature. Now, let's consider a modern twist on Sleeping Beauty. What if Dahlia's curse was broken not by a prince, but by her own courage? Imagine a story where she awakens not to a kiss, but to the realization of her own strength. A tale of reclaiming power, rewriting destiny, and standing up for oneself in a world that often tries to silence us. Wouldn't that be a refreshing change? Because the real lesson here isn't about finding true love. It's about waking up to your own strength, your own voice. It's about understanding that you don't need a prince to save you. You have the power within you to break free from your own slumber, to rise and take control of your life. So, if this reimagined story inspired you, hit that like button and subscribe for more untold truths behind your favorite fairy tales. And I want to hear from you. Which classic story should we uncover next? Let's dive into the depths of these tales together and uncover the secrets that have been hidden for far too long. Because every story has layers, and it's time we peel them back